everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial, we're going to be drafting, or we're going to be actually cutting the commercial pattern that we extended previously. So we have finished drafting the pattern, and then we cut out the pattern that we're going to use. I decided to cut it out beautifully because I would like to give this pattern as a gift to the client that I'm making this skirt for. Actually, this fabric, it is about it was 6 yards, and then I make I made the dress out of it, and we still have abundance of fabric. We've made the men's skinny tie out of it. We made the square pockets out of it. So we're going to make now a pencil skirt. But this is how to extend commercial pattern. But if you want to learn how to draft pencil skirt, you can go ahead and check my video. I have a video on how to draft pencil skirt. But that tutorial was just how to extend commercial pattern if the commercial pattern is too short, and how you can do it. So we did it. So we decided to now use it to make a skirt for this client. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So I am placing it here. I want to make sure that this fabric, the male fabric is a bit longer than the lining. I've bought lining as well that I'm going to use with this skirt. This is the lining that I'm going to use. It will go beautifully with it, and this is the zipper that I bought as well to go with it. So we're going to cut out the fabric in a minute. So now let me do all the marking that I need, and as you can see, this is just the straight line I'm going to put. This is the back, so I'm going to do it. So that is that. So what you're going to do now, make sure that it's straight. Make sure that it's straight very well, because this is the back. There's a straight ring. Make sure that it stays in the right parts. All right. Okay. So that is that. So I will put it a little bit this way so that I can have a little bit sewing allowance. Okay. So that is that. It is straight now. So when you see that it is straight, what you have to do is to do the necessary marking. So what I'm going to do now is that here I'm going to do like 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. So 4 centimeter, 4.5 centimeter, which is about 2 inches. Let me do 4.5. Okay, just like this, 4.5. 4.5. Alright. So that's it. Okay, that is that. So I have to do just to roll it. This is it. So you try your best not to waste the fabric. And so here, what I'm going to do here, you try to, because this is the male, whatever they call it, your waistline. So that is the line you're going to take. So what you have to do now is, here you already have your dots, so you don't have to add that to it. So what you need to do is to add your sewing around, because what we're going to do is we are not going to have extra waistband, because we're just going to do the waist without extra band. You know that is. You can go ahead and check my previous video. You can see how I made that pencil skirt without extra waistband. So this is it. So because you're going to use the lining to actually turn it in. So what you do is you add extra 1.5 centimeter or half an inch. So that is what you should add. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so just add it like this, and like this, and like this. All right. Okay. So that is that. So you can equally just mark the line. Okay. Right. So that is that. Okay. Alright. So you mark it like that, and then with the sizing, we're going to do that as well. You can just mark 1.5. Here is 1.5 centimeter, which is and half inch, or you can put 1 inch or 2 inch. Depends actually how many how you want to do it. So it's up to you. It's up to you what you do. So if you want to put 1 inch, you can put 1 inch. If you want to put half an inch, you put half an inch. But one thing you have to do is when you are adding your sewing allowance, you make sure what you add is what you're going to use actually. Because if you add too much, then you have a problem with it. Yeah? So that is that. Alright. So let's see. Alright. So that is that one. So here as well, you add your sewing allowance. Don't forget, because you're going to sew it. You're going to sew it. You just add your sewing allowance. Alright. So we add this marking here because this one is just it is the back, the center back. So you mark it like that, center back. So don't forget here as well, we're going to put some allowance. Okay, then here is just enough. Just enough allowance. Okay. So now let's cut it out. And that we finished marking, let me just do this. That's visible. Okay. Here was that. Okay. That's it. So now let's cut it out. Let's see. Alright. Here, let's see. That is that. So, it's for my own. But with the line here we mentioned here, this is just for me. I'm just doing that. I know where this split is. Alright? Okay. So the next step we're going to do now is to next step for me is to do the marking. have my marking at the back. Right here. You can see I have it as well here. So this is done. Okay, so I want to just do at the back first, so you can see. I'll show you guys what it's over. You can see I have it there. Okay, so I have the marking now. They're right here. Okay, so now let me have my marking right here. They're right here. Just want to show you guys so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's this one here. You can see now I have the marking, so that is done. So the next step I'm going to do, I want to actually do the marking right here. I can put it right here. I want to have it there, and I can just do this like this. Okay. Yeah. So you can see I have it here. But I can do, let me put it, I want to put the marking under it. So you can see I have it as well here. So this is done. Alright. So you can go ahead and pin your fabric so you can see. So that is that. So now the next step for us now is to actually cut the lining. Okay. I will see. I just want to find out which side is easy for me to actually do. I can do here, I can do here. So, you know, for the fact that I will use this side so that this can be inside the body. So this will be my outside. This will be the front, the right side. So I'll just front outside. In and out. Okay. So this lining, this 1 meter above. So this 1 meter will just be enough for me. I don't want to use too much fabric. It's just perfect. So when you buy more than that, then you will waste your fabric. Okay. So I will now use my front axle. Okay. So I will cut this pattern just like this because I don't need I don't actually need the excess fabric. I don't need the excess at the bottom. So I will just use this line to cut my bottom because I want my bottom to be shorter so that my allowance So when I sew with the made fabric, when I sew it, then will turn made fabric will turn inside actually. So that's why I do it like this. Okay. So you make sure to straight. I want to have my sewing around this way. Alright. Okay. So I'm fine like this. Let me do my marking. So just like this. This is the actual measurement. I always do this so that I will have the actual size, I'm sewing. So my sewing is going to be this line that will just that was going to be my sewing. Okay. So, so now we're going to add our sewing allowance here. Just one half. Just one half. Okay. Measure 1.5. Okay. Alright. That is the sewing. Yes, for 1.5. Alright. So I will put here as well. Sewing allowance. So if you like, you can use your pins to hold it. But in this case, I have magnetic table, so I just use my magnet, so my weights to hold it. Alright, so that is that. Alright, so I'm going to cut it right now. So I'm going to do the marking here, and that one. Okay, so that is that. You see? can see. So I will do this. So, so you have it. So I will do this. So when you are doing this marking, you can go to my YouTube channel to see different kinds of marking. Then you just see what is best for you to do. And this is quite easy. You see, I have it here. Right now I can start doing here. This is a carbon paper. Once you wash your fabric, the marking is gone. So you can see right here. So that is for that. Alright? So don't forget to do your marking. You can just do those. That is one. Here it's about 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, alright. So that is that one. So the lining, it is done, the marking is done. So all you have to do now is to put them together. Alright? So that is it. So I finished cutting all my pattern that I need to cut to be able to sew my skirt. And so it is done. So you go ahead and cut out your pattern. You cut your made fabric and you cut your lining. If you want, you can cut your made fabric without lining. It's up to you what you really wanted to do. But in this case, I decided to add this lining to my skirt. Alright? So you go ahead and cut out your pieces, and then I will see you in the next video. Alright? So you do your best, do what you can. Practice. Practice make perfect. If I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to be professional tailor before you can make something for yourself, for your friends, and for your children. So you go ahead there and practice what you can do. So this is it for me today. This is the end of this video. And so I wish you all a very good day wherever you may be. Bye.